I'm back with 10 more fun and almost wild looking AI art styles here that you can try either in Midjourney or any AI art platform. Just add these phrases to the end of your prompt separated by a comma to get some images like what you see here. In the style of Alex Pardee is our first style this time, and you can see just from this first image it's a pretty out there style. I love the way it kind of adds an almost horror-like element to it. I've tried to use more tamer images on this one, so just be warned, but the highly detailed, scratchy, messy sort of like line work and the horror sort of element definitely makes for some interesting images from this artist. So now I really, really love the style. I saw it and gave it a try, and it is such a strong style. The one-eyed Mickey Mouse is my favorite, but it just seems to change absolutely every subject you throw at it. And I especially love this image of the lion's face. It did a great job creating something very unique. But switching it up, we have as an Egyptian undead mummy. This had a very cool effect. Usually it went for a bit of a 3D effect, but not always. But the way it makes everyone look a little undead, dresses them up like mummies, it just creates some cool images. I thought the dog looked pretty nice, but Hulk, he looks positively terrifying, and that lightning and energy around him, very cool. Darth Vader also looking spooky, like an old god or something like that, and the Terminator, the way it uses his skull as part of the image. These are just some really cool looking characters that we're able to get out of this phrase. And I love the way it has skulls in the field with the samurai here. Was a nice touch. Also inspired by Warhammer 4K. So this really leans heavily on the armor. Everyone gets that big, chunky armor upgrade, and they just look cool. Now, Mickey Mouse is holding his gun a bit weird, but I just think it's so cool. It looks like pretty mean. The Terminator, this image I thought could be an album cover almost. Very cool. Darth Vader looking chonky, looking powerful, ready to head into battle, and Mario, for some reason, has a more cutesy looking kind of facial expression with his big chunky armor. Now, Optimus, he doesn't look as different as you might expect, but you still see the elements are in there, but the dog has kind of got the top half of the armor there. It looks like he's watching TV, while Goku, he looks like he's pretty serious and about to head into battle. But also with Christmas coming up, I decided to try as a psychedelic hippie Santa. So this worked out pretty well. A lot of different colors, Santa elements, and with the psychedelic side of things, it definitely just funds up the images. It's like a fun, very trippy version of a Christmas image. You could try this with almost anything to create some really cool and very unique Christmas-style images. I mean, the face of the lion here looks a little bit strange, but even moving on to the dog. It's a Christmassy dog, trippy kind of background, and of course, moving on to the Terminator, a little bit of a beard there, still got the gun, he's out to terminate Christmas. Now, if you want some truly unique styles, don't forget to check out my mood board pack. Over 100 mood boards you can add to your images. But also, check out my Midjourney style pack. Over 1,000 styles you can apply to your Midjourney prompts to get some pretty stunning images. Links to both are in the description below. But I've upgraded an old style of the Memphis style design and added a Memphis collage style pattern. And it definitely got a bit more of what I was expecting when I originally experimented with this Memphis style. So I love the way everything is extremely patternized, has that Memphis style, but the way it creates the pattern out of elements from the subject is a really intelligent way of working. The Mario ones are kind of like a little bit sort of lacking detail, but you see here, this isn't using the tile function and has created this awesome pattern of Darth Maul, the Superman symbol. This is a great phrase if you're looking to create these kinds of patterns for designs, or I mean even gift wrapping, I don't know, but it just has a very strong impact on the images and uses the subject in a very strong way within that pattern. So give it a go if you like the look of it. But as a stand-up comedian, a bit more of a character style this time, and as you can see, it pops everyone on the stage with a mic. Goku has the moon behind him for some reason, unless of course, like the woman's face, it's almost like something you'd see on a promotional poster. But otherwise, you know, the Terminator, he's all dressed up, ready to deliver his zingers. He looks pretty cool, pretty prim and proper again, and even Optimus Prime has a giant microphone that's even proportionally makes him look a bit small, and even Darth Maul looks a bit twisted with his sense of humor. So again, another fun little character style to play with. Pikachu telling his jokes, but finally the lion, he looks like he's having a laugh. It doesn't look like he's actually telling any jokes as much as laughing from someone else's. But in the style of Mark Ryden, this also very transformative style, the way it changes your characters and the way it just changes the style of the image in general. Very cutesy, but also has a sense of realism, that little scratchiness on the surface of the eyes, that little bit of texture and darkness added to the images, whilst also giving it those cutesy proportions, I think is a nice blend of two contrasting style, I guess, elements. Elements isn't really the right word, but just the way it combines those two, I think, is really nice and creates some pretty unique images, and also has a bit of a period feel. But back on the Christmas train, we have as an evil Santa Claus. This one, of course, I love evil Santa. The way the Hulk has the beard and looks evil, everyone looks kind of mean. The dog looks like he's about to lash out and bite you instead of deliver you presents. Even the Terminator, out to terminate Christmas once again. I just love the way also here, Batman, he has a red cowl instead of a black cowl, but still has the beard. I just love the way it adds in the Santa elements, adds a sense of evil. Darth Vader doesn't look evil here for some reason, but just about everyone has that mean look, even down to the face of the lion, looking kind of mean, looking kind of tough. And even when you move on, you get to Pikachu, he looks like he's about to bite your face off. So, very fun style to play with again. But as a Neanderthal, lots of character styles today. This one really transforms people not only just into cavemen. Optimus Prime's got a little bit of a caveman style to him, but it changes some of the proportions of the face to match that Neanderthal nature. Mario having a bit of a bigger jaw. For some reason, Darth Maul looks a little bit sort of like thinner, but Superman looking a little bit more of a Neanderthal. I love the almost 3D style it tends to add to most of these images. Adds a lot more facial hair, gets them looking a bit more dirtier, and brings that facial structure more in line with the Neanderthal. But of course, we can't go without trying the Terminator, who just kind of looks like a Terminator with more hair, but still pretty cool. Also, stick figure comic style. Not the most consistent style, but it does sort of bring things in the right direction, tends to simplify the images. This is probably one of the more detailed ones, but has a nice cartoony feel to it. Very sort of like simple, cartoony characters in most elements. I think the subject you use may have a big impact on the style. Everything looks hand-drawn, not 100% perfect, and I kind of like that feel. So this is something you can definitely play with if you want something that looks a little bit more authentic, looks a little bit more cartoony without having too many of the weird AI elements. It just focuses more on the line work. So I think that worked out pretty well. Darth Maul here, again, looking quite thin. It does do that a lot. Makes people thin, gives them big heads. You can see here with Superman. Very similar effect from Superman over through to Batman, but this time drawn in more of a pencil-y sort of feel. So anyway, this week I have a bonus style painted by Caravaggio, who he is one of the painters that helped kind of start the Baroque movement after the Renaissance, and I love his style because it has that gold tint to it. Very harsh lighting and deep shadows in most of his work, what I've seen anyway, and it definitely leans on that with these images. You can see generally there's a big harsh light source, very dark, deep shadows, and it creates a very almost cinematic, dramatic feel to the paintings, and adding that to the subject just definitely gives it an element of cinematic seriousness or sort of classic artistic mastery. So I love this look. I love the artist himself. Well, not him himself, his work. I love the artist's work. But yeah, the way it's impacted these images is also very cool. Even coming down to the family dog at home, just looks like a painting of a family from that period. So, a few hundred years ago, Batman dressed a little bit differently. You sort of get the idea. It's a great fun one to play with. But that is it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give the video a like. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon, and have a great day.